everyone, and welcome to the Weekly Stitch. I'm Nicole, and I'm coming to you from sunny and humid South Texas. How is everyone doing this week? I hope you are all hanging in there, whether you are still having to trek to work or you are sheltering in place. I hope you are staying busy and finding lots of amazing inspiration in our lovely online sewing community, getting some projects done that you've been wanting to work on, or just vegging out on the couch and just trying to keep your sanity intact. That's okay too. However you're spending this time, I'm happy that you're here spending it with me, and I'm pretty excited to share with you some of the things that I've been working on in the studio. I've had a mix of really productive days and really not so productive days. I'm having a hard time getting up as early as I normally would in the middle of a work week, regardless of the fact if I did or don't have to go into the restaurant that we own. I usually still have a pretty good work schedule and keep a morning routine and all that. So some of that has flown out the window a little bit, but I'm still having a few days where I'm able to get a decent amount of stuff done. I've been working on a lot of masks. I'm actually in a glorious mask break right now. I made a huge bundle. I made a bundle of about 40 that I donated to my cousin, who is a nurse, and her coworkers. And then I ended up getting requests for some, and I started taking orders and selling them. And we got a little overwhelmed. My husband was helping me make masks. He was cutting and serging, and I was just at the sewing machine just chugging away. We've made so many masks, over 400. And I'm actually going to be partnering with a friend of mine who is making a lot of masks out of his home studio in Houston. And he is going to be sending me pre-cut pieces already that I'm going to be helping him sew up. So I will be starting on that this coming week. So I'm just taking a very glorious break from mask making right now and using that time to get a lot of other stuff done. One fun thing I did finish in my mask break was this Wilder gown. I'm not going to talk too much about it because obviously I'm going to have it's going to have its own video, but I was really excited. I had already had it cut out, that I cut it out a few weeks ago, and I told myself when I was done with these masks I want to finish that Wilder gown. That's going to be my palette cleanser, my reward for finishing. And I was able to whip this up in just an evening. It's actually a pretty quick make. The most time-consuming thing about it is the gathers, but I also did French seams on everything but the gathers, so that took a little bit of time. But y'all, it is so beautiful, so comfortable. I love, love, love this pattern. The hype is real, y'all. It's a great, great pattern. I want to make a million of these. I want to make the shirt version. I saw a hack with a knit in a long sleeve that was super cute that I thought would be super cute for fall, winter. This one is kind of sheer, as you could see. I mean, I would totally make, I thought it would be cool to do some kind of hack, to do a sleeveless hack somehow. That would be super cute as well. I still have a bunch of fuzzies and threads. I need a clip, but I am just loving this. It's so like breezy and just beautiful, and you feel so lovely when you're wearing it, like you're just floating around in your Wilder, sipping your tea and taking guests for sandwiches. It is such a great pattern. The hype is real. Make the Wilder. Since it is see-through, quite see-through, I obviously had to make a slip to go under it because I didn't have one that matched. So I made this Ogden cami slip that still needs to be pressed, obviously. It's a little long, like I wanted it to kind of hit at this bottom level of the Wilder, so I'll probably end up hemming it a little bit, but I'm gonna wait because I'm also gonna use this for another dress, and I want to make that dress first to make sure. I don't want to make any changes to make sure it works for both dresses. I'm also really excited because this is the first thing. Is it the first thing? Yes, this is the first thing I've made from my Make 9. I guess I'm a little bit behind if I'm just now making one thing from my Make 9, but y'all, I'm not stressing about it. If I make everything cool, if not, that's okay too. So, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Ogden slip dress. I think this is a little too like slippy looking to wear on its own, but if it was in a more solid, like more opaque, less nighty looking material, it could be a great dress on its own as well. I literally just lengthened the Ogden cami and it came out great. Something else I've been working on, I drafted the size expansion for the Roxy Trio and the Krissa Crop, and I have been able to fit both of those on my fit model, so those are going great. Those are going to be re-released on their birthdays, their pattern birthdays. So for the Roxy, that is sometime in June, and for the Krissa, that is in July, on my birthday. So you can look out for that. And also, yesterday, I drafted the first round of my newest pattern, and I was able to draft it, print it out, tape it together, cut it out, sew it up, try it on, all in one day. It was glorious, and the fit was pretty close. Like, I'm pretty close. I got to make some edits. I got to make a sample to try on my fit model, and for the larger end of the size range, and I have to start working on the instruction books. But y'all, I am really excited about this pattern. This is one of those patterns that I've had in my head for a very long time, and for whatever reason it kept getting pushed back, and I'm so excited to finally be working on it. I'm excited that I actually have some time to devote like big chunks of time to working on it. I'm hoping that with this new mask work that I'll still be able to stay on track, because I would like to release this one sometime in July as well. It's so cute, and I'm so excited, and I feel like I want to make like 50 of them. So I honestly cannot wait to show y'all. That's all I'm going to say about it for now, but I'm really excited. I also have a little bit of a fabric haul for you guys. A few weeks ago, kind of at the beginning of all this, Blackbird released a retro knits collection, and I was feeling a little down and a little stressed out, and I did some stress buying, but I'm really excited about these two purchases. I love this one. It's the retro stripe. It is so retro, so cute. I think I'm going to make the free Stellan tee by French Navy. I really like the fit of that tee, and I think it would look great in this retro stripe. I obviously have plenty to make something else too, so I don't know. But I'm thinking the Stellan tee for this. I guess I could make something long sleeve. I have enough here. But I don't know if I want this stripe in a long sleeve. Unless it's a raglan, I could make like a Elliot tee or a Linden. I don't know, I need to think about that. I was pretty like sold on the Stellan tee, but now when I see how much fabric, I'm like, well, maybe I should use more of it. Don't you hate it when that happens? Anyways, for now we're gonna say Stellan tee on this. These are both ready to go in the wash. This one is, I don't know how well you can see, but it's got these cute little rainbow speckles. This one is actually 100% recycled. It's got recycled cotton and recycled polyester, which is very, very cool. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to make out of this one yet. I was originally thinking maybe I would make the ebony tee by Closet Case Patterns in a long sleeve, the cropped version. But when I think about my fall winter wardrobe, it's not, I don't have a lot of high-waisted stuff. in it, and I don't think I would wear something cropped. I just don't think it would get a lot of wear. Send me your favorite knit patterns for long sleeves, because I would really like to make something for fall, winter. I could make a turtleneck. That crossed my mind, like for layering, but I don't know if I want to do that in this light color, because it's like pretty close to my skin. Was this a bad purchase? I just saw the rainbow speckles and I bought it. But looking at it against my skin, I don't know. It looks, I don't know. Let me know what you think about this fabric. I don't know how well you can see the speckles, but it's got cute speckles. And give me your pattern recommendations, because I'm really lost on this one. I'm feeling very much like this was an impulse buy and I have no plans for it, and that's stressing me out a little bit. Last but not least, the restyling exchange is coming up. We are launching next week. We are doing things a little bit differently this year. It is going to be exclusively a restyling at home project because, of course, as you know, all this crazy stuff is going on, and we anticipated a lot of delays in the post, and just weren't really sure about the safety of encouraging people to be mailing personal items back and forth. Of course, if you know someone who you want to exchange with and you want to still actually do the exchange, that's totally fine. But we are having a shorter timeline, since we are just going to be restyling at home as we all continue to shelter in place and deal with this pandemic. But we couldn't let it go by and not have a restyling exchange. So we're definitely still doing it. It's going to be restyling at home this year. Be sure to follow me on Instagram if you aren't already, so that you don't miss any of those details. You can also subscribe to our email list so you don't miss any of the launches or deadlines and all that kind of good stuff. And I will link to that in the comments below. Really excited about the restyling at home this year. I haven't decided what I'm going to restyle yet. I have a couple of options. Things that have just been sitting around needing to be updated that I haven't done anything with. So I need to decide what I'm going to pick for that. And I hope you will join us this year. My weekly crush this week is this adorable little planter I got. I actually got it a couple months ago at a cute little shop in New Braunfels when I was meeting a friend for lunch. And this plant I bought at the same time. I am hoping that you will all wish me luck, because I don't have a very high success rate of having plants inside the house. I blame the house that there's not enough light, but I don't know, I tend to kill things. So I don't even know what kind of plant this is. I don't know if you can see. If you're a plant person and you can tell what kind of plant this is, give me all the advice, because I really have high hopes that I won't kill this thing, because I love the planters so much. Giraffes are my spirit animal, in case you did not already know this. And that is it for me this week. Thank you so much for joining me here in the studio. I will see you guys next time, and happy sewing. Bye! How is everyone doing this week? I hope you... Oh, gosh. Angel, get off. This one yet. I think I just swallowed a bug. And I just am hoping that you will all wish me luck, because... Oh my god. Of course one would fall off as I'm talking about my plant problems.